Good morning, children. Today we have to discuss factors hindering economic development. In that, four factors we are seeing here. First one is lack of natural resources, poor infrastructure, less growth rate of human capital, and vicious circle of poverty.
Here, hindering means problems or obstacles. First hindering factor is lack of natural resources. For example, like our populous India, we face lack of fertile lands. You know very well in your surroundings, fields are not fertile, you face the problems. Farmers depending on fertilizers. Developing countries like us are too populous. As such, a serious shortage of land is a common phenomenon which leads to many damaging effects. First, with lesser lands, there will be significant fall in cultivation activities, which are the main source of income for poor countries. Natural resources could be one of the most dominant factors in the pursuing growth and development. However, observe here some countries which have no resources, such as Singapore, or inadequate natural resources like Japan and many other countries from Western nations, which have been successful in pursuing their objectives. Hence, hindering economic development is one of the reason a lack of fertile lands or lack of natural resources. Second factor of hindering economic development is lower rate of growth of human capital. Developing countries like India have no low allocations of budget on education and health sectors. Due to this reason also we are getting low growth rate of human capital. Moreover, firstly falling export revenue of agricultural produce due to various import restrictions from developed countries. Example CAP. CAP means Common Agricultural Policy. Secondly, large proportion of national income was devoted to service debts to IMF and World Bank. In our three sectors, service sector provides more GDP to the nation. That too devoted to debts to IMF and World Bank. Thirdly, these financial institutions imposed various measures as a condition for rescheduling of loans. Third problem in our economic development, lack of infrastructure. Due to the burden of debt and austerity measures imposed on many developing countries, infrastructure development is far left behind. Nothing much has been done to improve the telecommunications and transportations, which are key services that will attract foreign investment. Example, roads, bridges, harbors, and railways are in less desirable conditions and may adversely affect the timely delivery of goods. Fourth problem in our economic development is vicious cycle of poverty. Vicious cycle of poverty means poverty cycle. It's developed by Nerg's prominent economist. A poor man always finds himself having been caught in a vicious circle of poverty. Since he lacks the means to prosper, he remains poor. Poor man, one who is recorded as a disgrace to the society and a cause of humiliation to himself, and who is unable to have proper food and a suitable house. Poverty is responsible for low level of income, which in turns leads to low volume of savings. It results in inefficiency of capital and low productivity. Low productivity is the cause of low level of income. The diagram given below depicts the vicious circle. Observe this diagram. Poverty leads to low income. Low income leads to low demand. Low demand leads to low capital. Low capital leads to low investment. Low investment leads to low production. Again, that leads to poverty. That's why the severity of vicious circle in many developing countries is being reversed, and even some of the newly liberated African countries are slowly heading in the growth part. Okay, now you all got these problems in our economic development.
Till now, you people understood this topic, hindering factors of economic development. What are the hindering? You know very well. Hindering means problems. What are problems facing in economic development? We are observed clearly. Lack of natural resources, poor infrastructure, less growth rate of human capital, and vicious circle of poverty. Thank you, children.